just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan. We welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go here on a Thursday night. They'll return this from the 11. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by their rookie 1st-round pick. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York. So they tried the deep shot downfield on this initial drive. And, Greg, maybe they saw something, but instead they saw the defense run back the other way for the 1st points of the game.
Yeah, Mike, but you know what? I like the call. I like early in the game trying to be aggressive and trying to establish yourself throwing the ball down the field. But as you said, that was a disaster. You took an early shot, and the defense not only creates the turnover, they're able to take it all the way back the other way for the touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Benson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Cardinals lining up for a punt. Ball security a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Big strides. Look at him go. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Giants. Point after. Coming up here. He's got it. And the Giants move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. The pistol, it's Murray. He'll get this out quickly to his left.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. That's going to bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That is intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
On on the ground. Here's Keaton Mitchell. Good defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Murray now on second down. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the... Third and long. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Jones motioning here. Now Murray on third and long. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On first down, it's Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on third and inches. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On second down, a run with Mitchell. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Another run here with Mitchell. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? On third down, here's Mitchell. And call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Cardinals get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Now Murray on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Murray now to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
To throw again is Murray. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the 2nd half.
On 3rd down, Murray. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down. They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll go again with Mitchell. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now a second down throw from Murray. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This from 30 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals are back within 2 scores.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
With the score, Giants 21, Cardinals 6.
All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the 3rd. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Now a handoff running right. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll stay on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Backs melted, there to get him down. They face 2nd down and 7. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. He'll drop to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain there of 17.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1.
Really really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
He'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Murray will throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is hot. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
A give to Mitchell. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Back to throw is Murray. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The extra point is up and through. The Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They go play action for Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now Murray. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a 1st-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Jones motioning here. On 1st down, Murray. He's going to air this one out for Jones. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got room at the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants. That's his second touchdown tonight. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
An extra point attempt to follow. His kick is good. And the Giants will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing Murray. Quick throw, taken in. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical.
And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Murray. The second down throw is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on.
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
At their own 46-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And now it's fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line. Murray going to hand this to Benson. And not really anywhere to go there. He'll take this up only to the 4. Here's 2nd and 9. Motioning the tight end, Jones. Trying the left side, here's Mitchell. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. Give up the middle for Mitchell. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Catch made right side by Wilson. And he will score. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, New York. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
Just feels like this has been... the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Here's Mitchell from the pistol. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
The Cardinals line up for a punt. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll look to throw. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. A tight end in motion now. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They get it done to the delight of this crowd. We saw a snowball or two launched in jubilation as time expired. Now these fans are going to have to battle the roadway. Safe getting home, folks, but sure it was worth it after a home victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.